All right, folks, today's Friday, August 23rd, 2019. It's about 4:30 in the afternoon. I'm going to start on this firewall. Went to Walmart, picked up some poster board, went to the steel yard, got a 4x8 sheet of 16 gauge. 16 gauge is actually cheaper than 18 gauge. I thought that was strange. So I'm going to be molding this firewall. First, I've got to gut all the heater stuff out. We're just going to do away with all that. Same thing as the 64. Clean this up a little bit. Gonna try and get it gutted this afternoon, and then tomorrow start on the cutting and the welding and stuff. Unfortunately, there was a delay in powder coat, so it won't be ready till Monday. So I'll be getting that Monday at some point, maybe Tuesday. But I just want to document this. I'll bring y'all back once I got it all gutted. It looks pretty straightforward to just start unbolting stuff that you're just going to throw away. I have to make a bigger hole for the American Auto wire. It's pretty straightforward after that. I'm not even sure that I'm going to mold this area. I might just mold the passenger side, but we'll get to that. I'll bring y'all back. Alright, here's part 2 of this firewall video. This took me 2 hours. It's now about 6:30, and I got the whole thing gutted inside and out. So I just want to do a quick little video here before I forget what these holes are for. So this is wiper motor wiring. This is speedometer. These are for e-brake pedal. Brake booster push rod, of course. Wiper motor went under here. 4 screws hold that in, and you want to be careful when you take that off, because well, at least on my 64, I had to save that that C-clip, or whatever you want to call it. It's a clip that goes on the end that attaches the wiper motor to the arm. Right here, it's a C-clip. So I took that off. Of course, the brake or gas pedal, and then the heater core and blower motor. This was pretty cool. This was in the glove box. It's a insurance card from '94, so I thought that was pretty cool. Just gonna keep that. After I finished that, I went ahead and jumped knee deep into the dash. Let me see if I can get the flash on in here. There we go. It's a little better. So I gutted all the wiring, steering column, dash, which that thing was really easy to come out. It took 5 screws and you pull the whole dash out. Unplugged all the wiring. The wiring was it's really not in that bad a shape, but I'm still going to go with the American Auto wire. When I took this thing apart, I was a little more careful because I learned with my 64 that some of the little knobs and some of the little retainer screws and stuff, they're not made. So I don't know exactly what's reproduced for this year. So I was a little more careful taking it off. Of course, I still have to do a little bit more. Break that down for paint and wiring. Kept the heater core cover. I don't know if that has any value. I might throw that on eBay if somebody wants to buy that. Steering column came out pretty easy. You have the harness, turn signal stuff, neutral safety switch down here, and yanked it out. The only thing that gave it a little trouble was this rubber boot that goes around the hole on the firewall. That gave it a little bit of trouble, so I had to mangle that to get it out. Steering wheel looks pretty good. It's not all cracked up. I mean, there are some little hairline, but I think I'm gonna scuff that up and reuse that instead of buying a repop. Not sure about the steering column. I would like a tilt, but it's all about what money allows. One thing that did come in today was the coils for this thing. I got some lowering coils and some miscellaneous bolts for the A-arms. Got some gaskets for the rear axles. And that's it. Like I say, on Monday, I'm going to go get the powder coat. I got the poster board for the firewall template. when it comes to shave this thing. Definitely this passenger side is getting the whole treatment. I'm not sure what I'm going to do on the driver's side here. I know I'm going to knock this down, get that out the way. But I'm kind of thinking I might just trace it along here and don't mess with this, because you have the trim tag that's right there. So I don't know if you butt metal up against it, how it's going to look or what. American Auto Wire, I'm pretty sure you have to cut a bigger hole. So I'm not sure if I'm going to disturb this area or what. I'll figure it out in the morning. But I'm thinking by this time tomorrow, we should have some plates tacked on this thing and moving right along. So this took a total of 2 hours to gut this thing. Wasn't hard at all. I mean, this is a really dry car, so stuff just kind of spun loose. So y'all stay tuned for part 2 of this shaving on the Firewall in the 61. Thanks for watching.